They were playing us all along, guys, and I'm gonna show you how the game actually works. You have to understand, when they tell you to look this way, there's a whole nother narrative going on this way. You gotta understand the players in the game, the moves that they're making, because remember, your emotions are their profits, and there's only debt in the system. Someone's earning it or someone's paying it. So if you don't understand the simple thing of interest, that there's no real money in the system, and you don't understand where they're taking us, they're about to lower rates and print a ton of money and devalue the US dollar even more. You better position yourself on the right side of this quadrant. And I'm gonna share with you where I believe it's going to land. I did this from 2020 to 2025 and it freed my family financially. From 2025 to 2030, I now created a narrative that I'm sticking with because of my research. I'm encouraging you to do your own research. Don't follow me, do your own research. But you need to understand what happened with MicroStrategies, which was a software company that became a Bitcoin treasury in 2020. You should go watch the interview with Grant Cardone and Michael Saylor just recently. It's a beautiful interview where he breaks down in detail. And he also debunks everybody saying he's gonna get liquidated at 74,000. Bitcoin have to drop 90% for a long time in order for him to get liquidated. Understand how his actual ecosystem works. So in 2020, he admits that with the pandemic, everything's shutting down, MicroStrategies was collapsing. And so he made a bold move and he went all in on Bitcoin. He went to his board of directors and he was like, listen, I wanna make this bold move in Bitcoin and throw a Hail Mary. They wouldn't let him go all in. He started with 250 million, I believe it was. So of $250 million into Bitcoin. That move not only saved MicroStrategies, but became the first Bitcoin treasury. And here's the key. BlackRock, the largest asset manager in the world, Larry Fink, who told you to run from crypto, told you to look this way, who now holds the #2 position in Bitcoin through their IBIT ETF, was a top holder in MicroStrategies. So think about this. You know that MicroStrategies is going all in on Bitcoin. You're one of the top holders, and their position never decreased. They had 1.2 billion shares on 9/30/2020 when MicroStrategies did this. They had 1.2 billion shares on 12/31/2020 when he knew they were going all in on Bitcoin. On 3/31/21, as he went even heavier into Bitcoin, they didn't decrease their shares. They didn't decrease any of their shares until around 6/30/2022. Then all of a sudden in 2023, Larry Fink's like, I was wrong. Bitcoin is a flight to quality. If you're worried about your countries debasing your currency, Bitcoin might be a good option. And he said, we had no institutional interest before. Now all of a sudden our clients are interested. And within 4 months, they launched IBIT, which became the fastest growing ETF in history. And now they're the second largest holder in Bitcoin outside of Satoshi.